This weekend's really special and different because you get to see marriage from the inside. It's two married couples and a priest or deacon usually sharing with the couples on different topics.
I know some of the couples are hesitant to attend, especially if they're not Catholic, but right from the start with our introductions, they just find that we're regular people telling our stories and telling about normal things, normal marriage things. We're not there to tell them what to do, we're tell them what we did.
When I snuck up behind you. There's several major topics for the weekend, so we talk about the families we grew up in and how that influences who we are. We talk about communication, how that's so important. We talk about intimacy in marriage and what that really means.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Priest on the weekend is really very pivotal because he presents not just the church's teaching, which that's very, very important, but also his perspective as one who works with couples all the time.
The environment also helps them to be more open, to really get into talking to each other. The things that they share after the weekend, it really affirms that, wow, you know, their communication is way better than when they got here.
They have to have deep sharing about very difficult subjects during the weekend. And it cannot just simply be one-word answers or a superficial thing. They have to go in depth. And that's really when they get to know each other on a whole different level. And that can be a scary thing sometimes for a couple. For the vast majority, it's wonderful.
And it's really good to just have a weekend where it's just you and your fiance and all these other couples, but a lot of time for you and your fiance to just talk to each other and just kind of get back on track and focused on what's actually happening, like the sacrament of marriage.
I definitely think that the weekend was a benefit to us in our wedding preparation and something that should be included in every couple's marriage preparation.
It really makes you feel more confident in why you're doing this, why are we getting married in the Catholic Church, you know, why are we practicing, why do we want to practice this faith in the future, and why do we want to raise our children like that?
From conversations with them, they say the retreat was critical for them because their lives are so busy that they just didn't have time. Even if they wanted to do it, they didn't have time to just sit down and take the time to have this kind of likely discussion where these things could come out.
And then have great couples come in and give examples of what their lives have been, what has worked, what hasn't worked, and all around the context of the teachings of the church is just awesome.
Marriage is for a lifetime, weddings for a day. So it's really setting that foundation of what's important. It's everything after the wedding, and that's why this weekend and devoting a whole weekend to this is so important.